tuning into another episode of Shoot the Ish. And sorry, I've been away for a while. I was feeling under the weather. Didn't have a vid, but I was under the weather. But I got to get back to my consistency, which I've been on. I've been on my grind a little bit, but let's get back to this. But I hate to come back and do a show based on another situation. I mean, another death of a rapper, but what I wanted to do is I was going to come back, do an episode, and be able to talk about the Kyrie and Kanye scenario, right? But then I thought about how can I correlate that into what just happened. And, half the time when I do a show, it's never really about the topic. I actually bring it to like a broader spectrum of things. But I want to transition it into the Takeoff and his death. But, one of the things that I realized about what happened, and I was thinking about, what was going on with Kanye and, all the things that people were saying about, this dude's crazy. Yeah, we don't agree with the some of the things that he said, or sometimes the messenger, right? But one of the things that always baffled me about everything that was going on Kanye, he said a lot of things that were literally important. I think one of the lines that he said, just even in the song, was just like, even when he was on the interview, he said, "I'ma F your girl, I'ma kill this nigga. I'ma F your girl, I'ma kill this nigga. I'ma F your girl, I'ma kill this nigga." That's accepted by the record industry. They make money off of it. Okay. Cool. The record companies aren't saying it's a freedom of speech. We understand. And in the music, they also promote drugs, getting high, ODing, date raping. I mean, not date raping. Date raping in certain music. No one is banned for that. Okay, cool. We also realize that he may have said the thing about Ferguson. I mean, about what he didn't believe about what was happening with the George Floyd, I should say. And a lot of people went up in uproar about that, right? And said, "Oh, we take that. Oh, no." But let's skip that. No one addressed some of this real stuff he was really saying through his interview. And I found that to be like, wait, we're jumping on the bandwagon of the anti-Semitic thing, right? And everybody's saying that and everything of that sort. Now, me, just a black guy in America. I don't have room to hate on nobody. I realize I got to get my life together. So me hating on this person, it's not that deep to me. But I say to myself, and it kind of makes sense to me. I'm like, all right, they vilified from that. He lost his money. He lost $2 billion. But people lose money when I think that's rich people problems. But no one ever, instead of criticizing him, you guys didn't focus on a lot of the real shit he was saying, though. And I found that it was more or less my people who went like, yo, We kind of, if you kind of looked at it, we was kind of like on our slave mentality type shit. Oh no, like what was it? The dude on Django, Samuel L. Jackson, paid the best Uncle Tom in the world, but we went on, and we as in my community went on to attack Kanye for a lot of stuff. Oh no, this isn't right. This isn't right. But I always find it funny. We'll attack our own people for a view that they may have. But we're afraid to really tackle some of the real stuff he actually did say. It just made me think. Then now we looking at Kyrie Irving. basketball player. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that when he said, I didn't promote it, I just put it on my page. Kyrie, I hate to say it, bro. If you're popular, when you put something on your page, it is promotion. That's what we use social media for. If we see a clip or something and we put it on our page, any of us, you're promoting it. So, I mean, he was like, I just put it on my page. I'm not promoting it. Look, I get what you're trying to say, more or less, like, I'm not promoting it. I just looked at Kyrie's situation as like, yo, I watched something last night, and you know what? It had some points, and it's something that I think, some black people should watch. Now, always understand this, right? And this is interesting. I have never seen a documentary where somebody ain't gonna be the villain. We don't talk about slavery and the real things that happen in America because, again, when you look back and you look deep, somebody's gonna be the villain. And most people don't like to be the villain. We make excuses. Sometimes the truth hurts. Now, did I watch what he wrote? No, I didn't watch it yet, but I will. Because you got to take the good and the bad. You got to. But sometimes I think when we talk about black pride or something that we should have to acknowledge, because I think what's going on in the world with us as a people, when we're talking about Takeoff, another rapper passes away, and we'll get into that, though. But we got a lot of problems that we got to fix within our community. So one of the best things to me, I was like, look, create a system of self-pride, because this is one thing about the black community. We'll kill each other without a problem. We have to take pride in who we are. Maybe that's something that we probably won't kill each other for. When you have pride within yourself, you don't look at yourself. You don't have hate against your brother. So when they focused on a basketball player, what he promoted, what he watched, and then what he watched, you automatically say, hey, you're anti-Semitic. Why? He never said he hate. I mean, that's the thing that bothers me. You're anti-Semitic. No, I'm not. I believe all people. And that's all it should be. There were certain things I watched in it, and he should not have to go up in the NBA and talk. He's not a movie reviewer. He's not a movie critic. He saw something he watched, and he thought, hey, this is something I think my people, as he said, this would be something that I think it would stimulate their minds. There are movies I watch, I don't agree with everything in the movie, but I'll still promote the movie. Ask yourself this question. If he promoted now we all watched the Dahmer show. You watched it because it was a good show. You don't agree that you should fucking eat people, that you should kill homosexuals, but you promoted the movie because you thought the overall movie was good. You're not promoting the fact that that you agree with him eating people. So if he promoted Dahmer, what that meant that, and that's when I said, when you see the agendas being pointed through, first we had Kanye, where they threw that on Kanye. Then you have Kyrie, then they would have put that out there. Come on, man. It's like we jump on trends so fast, but we don't use our logical minds. And what pisses me off the most, truthfully, is when it's our people that will sit there on these shows and say, oh, I would have suspended them. Oh, I would have did this. Really, my nigga? Really? Won't you talk about what it's supposed, say the real stuff. I'm hearing Shaq like, I love all people. He ain't never say he don't love people. You got to know who you are. You may offend people. Why is it that I'm going to offend someone If I'm telling you, look, I watched the movie, I found it's gonna be a lot of things that, like, again, we watch shows and we don't agree. If you like a movie, I agree with it. I watch Amistad, I agree. Oh, niggas should have been slaves. I watch this, like. We watch some of the craziest shit on TV, and just if you promote it, oh yeah, that's what I agree with. So now we can't watch shit, because if we watch it, we promote it, we agree with everything in the goddamn movie. Are you serious? We gotta really, I think the reality is, stand up for your cousin, stand up for your brother. We could see that the world will knock us down. We don't need to knock ourselves down. We don't need to add on to the bullshit. I get it. I always said this. If you ain't got shit to say, don't say it at all. But the reality is, don't fall for the okie dokie dumb shit. That's me. I just feel like it's dumb. Now, I can't say anything about what he watched because, again, like I said, I didn't watch it. But if I watched it, I was like, well, you know what? I watched it. I could see that there's a villain, or they tried to make it look like this, but guess what? Ask me first. You asked me, like, no, I just thought it was interesting, but that's still not it. He's not a movie critic. So he posts something, he goes to the NBA and say, oh, that's what you believe. So again, like I said, if I post Dama, which I did in my thing, so I agree with homosexuals being 8. Come on, y'all. We sometimes gotta look at the bigger picture, and I think everything is for clickbait. Everything is cancel culture. And sometimes I feel like I think the only media right now that actually is great, I think our podcast. Look, when it's all said and done, I don't get monetized, right? No monetization here. Got my everyday work. I work, get views, and appreciate all those who continue to like and subscribe to the page and keep viewing the show. But to me, we got to sometimes speak for the people who aren't being heard sometimes. We have a different point of views. We have people that, want to do the clickbait for this or that. But I always look at the Kanye, the Kyrie Irving, and the bigger picture of what they're really saying is, black folks, stand up. Have a different way of thinking. Look at the music we listen to. Look at how we view ourselves. You've been lied to. Look at yourself. Look at who you are. Look at where you come from. Because we don't know. For those who don't know, most blacks in America, and I've mentioned this before, even my last name is a tag based on a plantation to where my ancestors were at. And when they left and slaves were free, they only knew that specific name. They were robbed of their history. They were robbed of who they were. They were robbed of their natural language. They were robbed of everything, their traditions. So when we don't know who we are as a people, where we came from as a people. So when you realize the Kyrie puts that up, he's just trying to say, hey, you guys were the natural this I think it was called From Hebrews to Negroes, right? He's a African American in America. He's still trying to find himself. He's trying to identify. He's trying to see, oh, what's this about? It's on Amazon. So, all right, so I'm going to watch it. This is interesting. I heard about this. All right. Oh, this is interesting. I never knew that. Oh, damn. Oh, this is good. Yo, let me share it. Let me just, because I found some things to be interested that I didn't even know, and I'm going to share it. I would rather hear, since everybody wants to be a movie critic, break it down to what was offensive. Break it down for what this. what you're doing is now you're going to promote whatever this movie was or this doc was. So when you do that, you make more people interested, because if Kyrie posts that and you guys put it on the on ESP, on this, and y'all talk about it, let's be honest, all you are promoting it. You gave it more attention, because if you said he had 1 million followers, the fact that you're putting it on the show, you guys just made that shit even more popular. So should the media should they now be checked? Are they anti-Semitic on the basis that now they're promoted by even talking about it? Come on, guys. Don't fall for the okie doke. But this kind of brings me to the death of Takeoff, right? And again, I didn't want to talk about it, bring it up when it came up, because I realize everybody is like clickbait. You want to be the first. You want to be the first. You want to be the first. You want to be the first to get a lot of views and people talking about it. I'd rather find out what really actually happened. And from it happening on Halloween night at around 1 o'clock, they basically said it was over a dice game. And it was basically friendly fire. They said from what the news is saying is like it was Quavo that was actually the one doing the dice, and I think like somebody tried to snuff getting a fight with Quavo. Then Takeoff came in, people start pulling. He basically got hit in the crossfire. I think they said 2 to the head and 1 to the body. Now, most people say that the rap game is horrible. It's the new thing that everybody is saying. The trending statement is, being a rapper is the most deadly job right now. Stop it. Being a rapper ain't the deadliest job right now. No. That ain't it. Being a rapper is not the deadliest profession. Being a nigga is. Being a rapper, but acting like you don't know who you are and you want to still move like you in the streets, that's a deadly situation. I'm grown. I ain't worth a lot of money. I like the nice things I have. So, out of common sense, I have children. Out of common sense, I'm going to say, hey, Cliff, do you find that your life is valuable? Yes. Do you find that your children's life is valuable? Yes. So, Cliff, you always want to make sure that you're around to see your children, right? Yes. So you believe you're grown enough to make wise decisions? Yes. So, I'm originally from Newark. Not saying that Newark is the worst place in the world, but I know there are certain blocks. No, there are certain locations where it's kind of dangerous. There's no need for me to be there. I'm not missing anything, because at the end of the day, my life is valuable. My kids, I'm very important to my children, so I want to make sure that I make it back home and do whatever I got to do. But the need, and I know people that love they just got to be in that street. I get it. That's what you love. But I find it that a lot of rappers, it's not that rap is dangerous. It's what we promote. We got Mano and Jim Jones, the Lobby Boys. Now, again, cool. That's cool. But you're promoting. You are a person that ain't been in a lobby, don't live in a lobby, don't live in a project building. You got a nice house, you live good, but you're promoting the love of the street. Okay. So it's not that the career is horrible. the message that you're putting out to say, hey, it's cool to be in the streets. All right, cool. All right. The mentality of the people who may be rappers are the ones that you got to be smart. The street, if you talk about hood shit, you talk about this, that ain't rap. That's your message you putting out. It's the way you want to move is how you putting out. I'm playing a dice game. I'm a valuable person. I make money. Why, if I'm playing a dice game, do I need people in my vicinity that have weapons on them? If your ass was in a casino, you are valued. Your family values you. You feed a lot of people. Treat yourself like you are valuable. Do not allow if you are valuable, you will not, if you have a child and you look at your child to be something that is valuable to you, you don't bring your child to a place or an environment where it's not safe. You'll say, no, my child will not be going there. Why can't your child go there? This is my child. This is precious to me. I will not allow my child to be in an environment where any harm can be caused or have people around them where anything may happen. Allow yourself to be treated like that. Because, again, I hate doing that, and I've said it in other episodes. I hate to compare our lives like, well, white people don't do this or go through this. But I won't see a white rapper out, like, probably out dicing and like, everybody got things, but it's like, it's not that rap is a risk. It's what we do. It's the mentality. It's people. Like, even Hitmaker said, I come from a rich family, a well-off. But I wanted to leave my family and go sell drugs. Because that street, I want to be real. And that's another thing, that real shit. There's no such thing. There is no code to the streets. There's no codes to anything. I'm just in life myself, I'm looking at, like, people snitch, people lie. Like, it's no code. If you love a hoe, you love a hoe. You gonna tell. You faking it to make it. Wearing this, but you live like a bum. Take pride. And that's where I go back to the correlation with everything that Kanye said, everything that Kyrie said. You got one side saying, be prideful. We vilify him. Then we got Takeoff dying over a dice game. And wrong place not even wrong place at the wrong time, but technically, it's like, this street mentality is the shit that got to go away. That's the thing that got to go away. The street mentality. It's like, why? What type of money was you really going to make playing dice game? I don't give a damn if they all had 500 on them, 50,000 on them. Yeah, I'm going to get that dice. Like, I get it. It's sometimes if you from that environment, but let's be honest, I don't even think Migos and them really from the streets like that anyway. So again, another situation where you want to be loved by the street. The street don't love nobody. Let's think about this. When we talk about these codes and morals to the street and niggas shooting each other, killing each other, who gets away? Seriously, who gets away with the crime? Yeah. Y'all all get caught. Look at some of the biggest dope dealers that everybody. Oh, let's talk about the dope dealers. Let's talk about all the gangsters. Let's talk about the mafia. Everybody gets caught. So you're hyping up people who had a strong 2 or 3 year run. Yay. Oh, you a corny nigga. The only thing you do is stay in the house. Yeah, I'm alive. I enjoy my life. I love being a corny nigga. I love it. I love it. I get to come home, cook, got heat, enjoy my life, come downstairs, do a podcast. Yep, I'm alive, work my 9 to 5. Let me say 8 to 5. But I'm alive. I don't feel the need to impress another motherfucker in the same situation I'm in. Look, the reality, we live our lives the way we live our lives, but do not by any means believe the streets, I need to be known in the streets. Oh, people know me. So? And? Do they support your? That's another funny thing. We love the streets, but the street don't love us. Yeah, I go somewhere. Yeah, they love me. Yeah, they love me. So? Wait, hold up. You know a lot of people versus me not knowing a lot of people. Does that make you more important to who I am? What stature does that give you? Is that more money in your pocket? Is that what does it do for you? Yo, I get love. People know who I am. Okay. So that means you almost like a chick. You like to be known? What do you like to be known for? What are you known for? What is your purpose? With that notoriety, what do you even do with it? Nothing. So great. Congratulations. A lot of people know you. Okay, great. What does it mean? What does it mean? What is the fascination? Now, don't get me wrong. I do understand the fascination sometimes of getting love. And I think with age, it's shown me. And it really is almost like, okay, yay. People knew me. People knew what I did. People know I do this. Yeah, I'm known for that. So, it did nothing. If it don't put money in your pocket, it ain't benefiting you health-wise. It ain't helping your family. What does it mean? What does it mean? We love the streets, but the streets don't love you. The streets don't love you. It's not rap because we got a lot of rappers that don't talk that name, probably thinking of, and a lot of great rappers. But think about the people who said being a rapper is hard. Nigga, you promoting gun violence your damn self. So yeah, if all I do is talk about guns and I'm shooting and I'm a gangster, yeah, your life gonna be hard. You put a target, you make money, you put a target on your back. So yeah. And you put yourself in environments to show that you tough and I'm gangster. And half of these motherfuckers that be saying, or half of these rappers who say they gangster, they're not gangsters at all. And this is a message even to people, regular people, that the mentality that we have to want to be accepted in the street, to be known, to feel like you that dude. Let me just help y'all. Some of y'all are trying to look right around people that do the same thing you do. The difference is sometimes the people who you floss on, you're flossing on the wrong people because the people you're flossing on, they can do the same thing you do, but their mentality is different than yours. Oh, this nigga got that. I could get it too, but I'd rather spend my money on something of value. I don't want something that I have to be the thing that defines who I am. What I have, what material thing defines who I am. Life is valuable. Health is valuable. Growth is valuable. Family is valuable. So when it's all said and done, we talk about the woke movement, things like that. Be woke for your family. Be woke for your community. And I think, again, we all focus on like, yo, things got to get better. Yeah, it do. Things definitely got to get better. But the only way you make things better is, by valuing life. Value your brother's life. Value your neighbor's life. Value your life. because I hate to tell you guys this. I don't know why half of you guys who go out commit these murders think y'all don't get caught. Everybody gets caught. In some instances, some people don't get caught, but that's the judicial system anyway. But most of y'all get caught. Because I would hate to be in jail for the rest of my life because my feelings got hurt. And you sit there day after day realizing, like, look, I'm lost. I'm in here for the rest of my life because my feelings got hurt and I didn't know how to handle my feelings or handle my emotions. Because there's a lot of emotional people. And look, and again, I don't want to get on the topic of mental health and all that because, again, we go through a lot. We don't know how to manage our feelings. We don't know how to manage our emotions. Handling your emotions is going to be that thing that you don't want to just be locked up for the rest of your life. But I'll just like to say again, guys, I thank you again for continuing to watch, tune into the show. Definitely keep subscribing, keep sharing. Definitely leave comments. Comments actually help me see what I could do better, see how you guys are engaging into the show. And again, like I said, I enjoy doing this. It gives me a platform to be able to speak, express what I feel, and interact with people all over. And I'll just like to say again, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Shoot the Ish. And I hope you guys just keep continuing to tune into the show. And I definitely thank you for all the support you guys give. And remember, supporting is free, not asking for $1, not asking for nothing. Just all I'm asking for is share, like, and subscribe. Thank you again for tuning in to another episode of Shoot the Ish. Peace out.